So I'll just walk you through the sprint 4. So in this sprint, we basically worked on these user stories. I'll just walk you through each one of them. So the first one is, as a user, I want to see a list of theaters near me. So in this user story, we basically give the user all the list of theaters where the movie is currently being played. Then there's this user story where the user wants to select a movie to the user wants to see the movie's show times only when the movie is being played in that particular theater. So in this user story, only those theater will be shown to the user where the movie is currently being played. In this user story, as a user, I want to view the trailers in a pop-up so that I can view the trailers in a bigger portion of the screen. So in this user story, the user basically, when he clicks on the movie details, he should get the trailers link inside the movie details page. Then in this user story, as a user, I want to view my customized screen so that I will have relevant movies to choose from. So basically here the user, when the user logs in, he will get a customized screen in which he'll get the customized movie relevant to his history. So these are the user stories for sprint 4.
Hi, I'm Alsha and I'll be going over sprint 5 of Code Chef Movie Recommender team. So this is the sprint 5 where we have submit a user registration form and I should receive a mail verification. This is the user story that we have for this sprint. So this is the movie recommender application. So as of now I have logged in using this email and I will be showing you at the end that I have received an email verification. This is the email that I was talking about that we receive upon registering for the movie recommender. So this is the email that I had registered, and this is the email that I receive on registering. So as part of the second user story where we worked on to modify the layout in the application. So in this layout we are just creating a popular movies in that application. So these are the popular movies that we are this is the popular movies that we are receiving, and this is the top rated movies that we are receiving. So this is the one that has been done. This is worked on by Ishan. So the first one was worked by Prabhu Kalyan. So when the next is on the edit profile, I should see a layout that is consistent with the entire application. So if you see the edit profile, this is the edit profile. So this is, as you see, it is consistent with blue and white background. This is what we have tried to achieve for this part, for this particular user story. The next sprint is to when we navigate to the application screen, I should see different categories of movies in the application. This is worked by Leher. So in this application you can see, when you navigate to the movie application screen, you see different categories of the recommended movies for that particular movie. This is what we have worked on for this particular user story. So as a logged in user, when you navigate to the trailer page, you should see the trailer play button and poster in that movie. So that has been worked by, for the play button was done worked by Alsha and Manas for verification. So if you navigate to the screen, this is able to view. So this is the trailer that we are able to view. This is the trailer play button and then the trailer plays. This is what we had tried to achieve. So update the show times view as per the neo layout. This was worked by Ishan and this was worked by Alsha. And as per this application, the movie layout UI for the show times, this is what we were talking about. We're checking on the theaters and then the list of the details that we are viewing. And then the next movie is I should see a show times for separate days. So this is the one that I was showing you. For separate days we are able to view the dates according the movie dates according to the days when the movies are played. So when you see, this was the API, the work of the API was done by Leher Bhatt. So she formatted and sent the details of the movies in this was the details that we were sending and trying to show in the UI. The next task was to format the UI to display the list of recommended movies in that. So this is the recommended movies. So we are able to view the similar kind of movies in that are present. That was work by Manas. And then the now playing movies. This is the one that we are working in our first page. This is the now playing movies that we have viewed. And then we had a few issues and some other specifications that we had to work through, since this was the final sprint, to get all the few issues solved. So these are the list of issues that people worked on. And then we did some style changes, last minute changes that were there, and redesigning the API so that we optimize the output. So these are the tasks that has been worked by Sabyasachi Mahanti to get to edit the Get Cinema's API. And then we also implemented the Docker so that you can directly access by the URL here that is present. So that was also worked upon by Sabyasachi. Then Kumar Prabhu also worked on optimizing the logic of the Get Showtimes movies. And then we also implemented the ratings for the movies. If you see, these are the ratings that we are trying to implement for these movies that a particular user gives. So this is what all we have worked upon and achieved in this sprint. And if you see, this is our burn down chart for this sprint. In this part of the video, I'm going to show how our sprint backlog looks at the end of each sprint. So as you can see, this is our product backlog, and to the right here we have a sprint backlog. Since our sprint is of 15 weeks duration, 15 days, that is 2 weeks duration, we have two sprints as of now. Sprint 1 is complete, and sprint 2 is the current sprint that we are working on. So these are the user stories present in the sprint. In sprint 1 we had a epic, that is this user story number 5 was an epic which we could not complete in the sprint 1. So as a result, we have moved this current epic to sprint 2, and this user story is mapped to user story number 26 and 28 in sprint number 2. So now I would like you to show the backlog of sprint 1. So here, as you can see, these are the user stories that we had created. Sprint 5 was the epic user story with 12 points, which we uh, could not complete. But the rest user stories has tasks, and each tasks are in closed status. So you can see these are the closed status tasks in this closed tab. We had a sprint 1 for 48 points total, and out of that we completed 36 points, which was 75%. Now moving on to sprint 2. uh, currently uh, Currently we are working on sprint 2. So our sprint 2 started last week, that is last Friday. So here we are currently in progress for some of the tasks, and few of the tasks has been closed. For There are some tasks that are under integration, there are some tasks that are under in progress, and there are new tasks which we will be working upon. So as you can see, these are the user stories that we have taken for the current sprint, and the total points for this sprint is 46, out of which we have completed 17 points as of now. Our sprint will end by next Thursday, that is 11th October, and as of now on 5th October we have completed 37% of the total tasks that we have taken. Thank you.